Here we go now. Once upon a time there was a train robbery. What was going to happen next, it would be nothing short of disgraceful. The violence that these people were using was horrendous. There was an elderly woman sat on the train and the suspects asked the passengers to put their hands up and to lie on the floor. Suddenly as these suspects went down the carriage, the train staff, the abuse they would receive, it would be a disgrace. Late that afternoon when the train got into Lewis and Pancras, these suspects, they would be arrested and they would be handcuffed for life for attempted robbery. The next day the train staff, they were still trying to come to terms as to what happened. However, in a dramatic twist, the suspects appeared from out of nowhere. One of them had a dangerous weapon on them. Suddenly things were really starting to get really heated. These individuals were re-arrested and they would be detained and they would get arrested for a very long time to come. The next day the staff realised that something wasn't right. They had been pickpocketed and one of the staff, they had their things taken from their pocket. The next day the individuals, they spoke out and they didn't regret their actions. They defended what happened. The next day there were some dangerous individuals. They were on the tube. There was a couple that headed towards Bank. When they got off at the tube at Bank, they were following. There were some people following. When suddenly things were starting to get really heated, there was a massive fight. One of the individuals, the language that they were using towards the couple would be nothing short of revolting. They were causing real problems, and these individuals, they would need locking up before they caused any more offence to anybody else. However, at approximately 12 AM, the individuals, they would head towards Heathrow Airport. And they boarded a plane to Dubai. Metropolitan Police arrived onto the scene to search for these suspects who were causing problems and who were causing real distress for the couple. They couldn't believe what these individuals were doing, and they wanted these individuals to be arrested and put behind bars. The next day, the individuals, they won't make it to Dubai. The police had their suspects, and they would be arrested and they would be put behind bars where they belong. The next day, there was a train. However, there was a teenager that got on the train, but what happened next was extraordinary. He got on the wrong train, and it would all go horribly wrong for this poor teenager. The journey for this teenager would all go wrong. Suddenly, the teenager decided to come up with a plan. They decided that they would change train to get to Manchester. That was where this teenager was trying to get to, but the teenager, they ended up in Liverpool. Late that afternoon, the teenager, they would change at Liverpool Lime Street, and they would catch the train to Manchester. The next day, there was a couple. And they'll be followed in Birmingham City Centre. Suddenly, this couple, they tried to run away from these people. However, they would follow them, and they would be arrested for life. Later that afternoon, they would be arrested for life. So later that evening, the couple, they went for a job interview at Lloyd's Bar in Birmingham. Stephen Ricketts had a really difficult decision. He wanted to interview some more people. The couple, they would have to wait a week before they knew if they get the job at Lloyd's Bar. The following day, the couple, they got a phone call, and it was the person at Lloyd's Bar who interviewed them. It looked like they would have to wait a week before Stephen Ricketts made his decision. Yeah, Stephen Ricketts made his decision as to whether he would offer this couple, who were named as Kelly O. Phillips and Kane Thomas, the job at Lloyd's Bar, working behind the bar. Stephen Ricketts offered the pair the job at Lloyd's Bar. They would start their first shift at Lloyd's Bar that evening. The following day in Newcastle, there were some teenagers causing real problems on the metro. What they would do next would be nothing short of despicable. They would be really rowdy on the train as they approached a passenger who was asleep. They went into his pocket and they took his valuables, and the violence that they used against this passenger would be nothing but a shambles. Who did this? So who did these individuals think they were when all the passenger was doing was they was asleep? It was outrageous, the level of violence what these people were using. Suddenly the train guard, they asked the teenagers to leave the train, but the teenagers' response was to do one. These teenagers who were on the metro going to Jesmond, they were causing so much problems. The teenagers who were A16, they clearly had no remorse. And the teenagers, they would appear in court. The next day the teenagers appeared in court, and Judge Kevin Elliott Johnson wanted to hear the teenagers' version of events and also the version of events from the staff who were working on the metro. The teenagers' version of events didn't seem to make any common sense, where the staff who work on the metro told the court the version of events where they were being a real nuisance on the metro, and said they had been warned of their behaviour, but they would continue to be a nuisance to the staff and the passengers who were travelling that day on the metro. Late that afternoon, Judge Kevin Elliott Thompson, he decided to give the teenagers a life sentence for their actions. He said that these teenagers would have to accept the consequences. Later that evening, the teenagers' parents, they would be living and they would be disgusted by what their sons were doing. They couldn't believe that their sons, when they were shown the violence that they were using, they could not believe what they saw. They were disgusted. The end, Sam Jenkinson.